Hey everybody, it is day 10 on the greatest diet I've ever been on. Uh, we had some pork chops earlier from the other day, and tonight we are having, these are outside, um, outside skirt steak, black Angus, that's aged. And I cooked it up on my Blackstone with a little bit of rosemary, a small amount of olive oil, um, and some basil, some salt, and some pepper, and a little bit of that homemade butter sauce. And I mean, this is like, I wish my camera had better, imaging on it. This is just seventh heaven. Fucking amazing. I would have wasted this delicious meal by smothering it in all these fucking rubs and shit.
Yeah.
And it would either been too peppery or too sweet, or it'd be a funky flavor, and it would just ruin it. And also, I'd ruin it by excessively drinking. Let's touch on that topic. So, two things I've noticed differently. And I noticed some differently, meaning like as my day goes on, certain things. So, I noticed since I've been on the carnivore diet, even during my sober state. Now, when I say even during, like when I was drinking, I'd be sober during the day, especially at work. And I was like an aggressive asshole and I was moody. Now, being sober Joe, or Jack, I don't know, sober Jane, nah. That's the touchy one these days. Next thing you know, you're going to think I'm endorsing Bud Light. Anyway, I try not to be political in every video. It's so hard when it's snowing every day. But anyway, when I was always drinking, I always seemed to be like aggressive and an asshole. And I've been in like such a weird, like chippy, like relaxed, calm mood and stuff, where some people are starting to think I'm doing drugs and shit. And I'm not doing drugs, I'm just eating better. So, it rained a little bit today, right? I didn't know it was going to rain. Yet again, right? So, but I've found a way to figure out how it's going to rain, is ask all the people at work, does anything hurt? And they're like, yeah, my knee hurts, my shoulder hurt, my back hurt. 20 minutes later, boom, it rains. That's how I can tell the weather when I'm at work. Or just, look at the weather map. So, I was talking to one guy today who's a big meat eater. And I'm like, well, my joints used to hurt, but now they don't. He goes, oh, what do you take it for? I was like, nothing. Well, how's your joints not hurting anymore? This is something you're going to have for the rest of your life. Blah, 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 blah. No, yeah. I lived with it for over 10 years. I've never once lived my life where my knees and my shoulders did not hurt before it was raining. And it's due to the moisture and the pressure and shit is why it happens. It's pressure on your joints. So why is the carnivore diet helping me? Well, it's because I'm staying away from carbs. I'm staying away from alcohol, which is a drug, basically, because it's something that you take that you get, in a whole different world with. I'm not eating anything that has weird chemicals in it. Speaking of weird chemicals, right? So, not to get too sensitive, but for anybody who's ever had to deal with hemorrhoids, I've had to deal with them my whole life, and there's sometimes a little side effect that men can be on their period. Well, I used to have that sometimes once or twice a week. I haven't had that since. My hemorrhoids aren't even acting up, nothing at all. Even though I'm having like sometimes this regular shit or like diarrhea shit, I haven't had any of those situations. And I started looking around online today, and I started seeing that certain things that would lead to the male period situation is caused by X, Y, and Z chemicals. Well, since getting on this diet, I never knew the amount of dangerous chemicals that were in my food that I was eating. Oh, sorry, that I was eating. And those chemicals are some of the chemicals that can cause uh, citrus or citrus or some shit inside your intestines that can lead to bleeding. Also, extremely heavy drinking, which I was doing. So, heavy drinking, taking chemicals that are disguised as food, it's crazy. It really is amazing that Americans have been able to last as long as they do by ingesting these chemicals. But that's why there's so many people with so many diseases. That's why there's so many people with so many problems. I honestly believe that it's from all this crap filler chemicals that they put in your food. I mean, there's a drink out there that, I've seen this before. There's a drink that's got lemon juice in it, right? And if you look at the bottle of the lemon juice, it says artificial flavoring. What the fuck? Artificial flavoring in lemon juice? But then here's the kicker. You can go find Lemon Pledge, and in the ingredients it says freshly squeezed lemons. So the cleaning products we're using on our countertops are legitimately lemons, but we're putting poisons and toxins in our body. How's that make any sense? Now, how does this shit get away with it? Because everybody's blind to it. Nobody's aware of it. It's kind of funny, the whole terminology, woke, is being aware of your surroundings. Of course, it got ruined throughout the past couple of years due to people who don't really have that much intelligence. Hence the reason why I say it's always snowing. Oh, look, there goes one now. Probably like a whole bunch of snowflakes about to attack me on this thing. You don't know what it's like to be me. Yeah, you're right. You're probably a vegetarian. Your armpits smell. You're probably a heavy alcoholic. Your boyfriend's sleeping on you. Whoa, why am I going on the whole tangent about these fucking snowflakes? Jesus Christ, grab a snowplow and get them out of the road. Anyway. What's another thing I noticed? Sometimes I got stuff at work that's like really heavy. Like 112 pounds heavy, and it's the size of like a basketball. I don't lift it every day. I lift like it probably once or twice a week at the most. Today, it was just like I had no problem lifting it, and the weirdest part of all, when I lifted it up from the ground up to like my belly height, my back didn't hurt. Usually when I was lifting that stuff, instantly my back was like, no, nothing. It was just like, yeah, it was heavy, but my back wasn't hurting, my shoulders weren't hurting. When I was done, I put it on a hand truck and had to grab 2 more. And then I had to go grab some other boxes that weighed, I think, like 45, 50 pounds. And I put those on top of that and popped it on the hand truck. And it wasn't until after I dropped it off and I go, wait a minute, this didn't even affect me. And it's not like something I do every single day at this job. It's like literally once or twice a week. Hopefully less, because it's such a pain in the ass. But it's not like I'm doing this like 8 hours a day. It's literally like 10 minutes once or twice a week. So that was pretty interesting as well. And then like just the remembering of stuff, and the acknowledging and the biggest thing is the memory. Even when I wasn't drinking at work, which I wasn't, but even when I wasn't drinking during the day and I was at work, let's word it that way. That sounds a lot better. I would still like forget every second. Like somebody would tell me something, I would forget. Yeah, that happens. That happened to me a lot today because I was really busy. But when I wasn't super busy and I could focus on one thing at a time, I could breeze through anything. And I noticed that now on this diet, with my whole brain working like it should, I'm actually doing better and I'm performing better at work. I'm also performing better, around me and stuff. And I laugh at the people around me that when I tried to pitch them, hey, try the diet for a week or 2. You don't have to stick to it. Just try it. I'm into my 2nd week. It's day 10. It's the 10th day that I've been sober. I've never felt this great in my life. You guys should try it. I've lost 9 pounds in my 1st week. I can't wait to see how much pounds I lost this week when I weigh myself on Monday. And I tell you, I know why you fucking lose weight on your first 2 weeks is you eat it, you shit it right out. It's like fucking great. It's like throwing up. It's just instead you collect the nutrients as it leaves your body. And whatever it doesn't need, pushes it all the way out. And those vegetarians say that people on the carnivore diet can't shit because they don't have their fiber. Really? I like those people that go on one of those video rides of me in the bathroom. What's that, mommy? Holy shit! Mmm. That was good. A lot of flavor and chewy. Well, I'm gonna keep eating my food. I will see you guys tomorrow with the next video. I lost track of days because I got busy at work today, so I thought today was Tuesday and it's Wednesday. Oh well. So I think I might do a fillet of fish tomorrow. Not a fillet of fish, a fillet of a fish that I could figure out what I want to do. Now, people, you want to lose weight, you want to feel better, give this diet like 2 weeks. See how it changes your life. Like, I'm not spending $300 to $400 a week on alcohol. That's number one. Number two, I'm not blowing through bags and bags and bags of cheese. You could have cheese on the carnivore diet, but in moderation. I'm not having any cheese. And I was spending like $100 in cheese, $300 to $400 in beer, pizza, you know, another $30, $40. Pasta, we're blowing through boxes of pasta, pasta sauce and vegetables and jalapenos and cream cheese and everything. And you know, yeah, I can still have a jalapeno here and there, but not now. I'm waiting for like get it 2 months in before I do anything like that. And even then, by 2 months, I'm not even going to be craving it. Because I'm not craving it now, I'm not going to be craving it then. So, get on a diet like this, give it 2 weeks, see how you like it. Or you can just watch here and watch me from day one to now and realize all the knowledge I've gained and how I don't look so puffy on the camera anymore. I almost look like the guy from Home Alone. Whatever the hell it is. Alright guys, stay healthy, stay crazy, and get on carnivore diet. Arrgh.